tired already. Are you guys ready? Oh, I can feel it now. Well, if you're ready, then I'm ready. It's time for more music now. Please welcome to the stage a Grammy Award-winning artist. He's a singer, a songwriter, with a special guest, and I taught him how to dance. It's Usher!
This game without you, I can't lost it, I am vain, I will never be the same without you, without you, without you, without you. I won't run, I won't. Doing it now. We want to stop. Oh. vain. I will never be the same without you, without you, without you, without you, without you.
But the greatest glory of living lies not.
Well, as you can see, Usher turning the crowd into a frenzy. Well, we're going to have to leave it right there. Don't forget, you can catch all of this on SABCnews.com. We're streaming live the Global Citizen Festival coming to you from the FNB Stadium. Bye for now.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Usher and DJ Black Coffee! Wow! Wow! For a second, I didn't even recognize Usher. If you just put on the right clothes, you're like, Usher. Oh, Usher, I said Tip Kloof. You're like, I recognize that guy. And you know, with all this music and excitement, it can be easy to forget why we're all here. 3 years ago, the international community came together to rally around the United Nations Global Goals for Sustainable Development. The objective was to provide the world with a 17-point roadmap. These goals are the focus of global citizens' activism. Today, we demand that our world leaders do more, and we must do it now, because if we fail to act, not only will extreme poverty not be solved, but in many places it will get worse. That's why tonight our goal is to generate $1 billion in financial commitments. To help achieve this, we need every one of you taking action and pressuring our leaders. Now, 2 days ago, the artists and hosts who are here with us today jumped on this call to action demanding change from world leaders. Hopefully, they've heard us, and they will be responding with their plans and commitments over the course of the night. And we're going to keep you updated. But first, on the anniversary of Nelson Mandela's birthday, we want to share with you 5 images from his struggle series. 5 images that Madiba himself drew that represent the 5 chapters of his life. Struggle, imprisonment, freedom, unity, and future. Images of a life that have inspired all of us.
I loved him as a grandfather. I mean, when I saw my grandfather on television, he was a mirror of what he was in real life. My grandfather always behaved the same way all the time. He didn't try and pretend to be anything else. That wasn't him.
As a grandfather, he was super strict. My grandmother supports us quite a lot, and so he came out quite the disciplinarian, very much about did we do our homework and what are we eating, what's our diet like. But at the same time, I mean, he was a very loving person.
My grandfather loved big family gatherings. He was a great storyteller, which is what we loved about him. And he loved it when we came to Houghton and we made lots of noise. It just brought a smile to his face. And that's where you saw my grandfather at his best, because that's when he would really tell you about his life. He'd regale us with stories of when he was young.
It gave him a sense of joy, and I think it gave him a sense of happiness, because that was something that he wasn't able to enjoy for a very long time.
He always believed that young people should chart out their own journey in terms of how they wanted to improve the world.
I do hope that there's some young person somewhere who is going to be the next Nelson Mandela, because I do think that the world does need a whole lot more of that.
It gives me great pleasure to welcome the grandchildren and great-grandchildren who are carrying on the legacy of our cherished Tata Madiba. Zama, Nemi.
You're watching SABC News. That, of course, is a live crossing to the Global Citizens Festival underway this hour at the FNB Stadium in Johannesburg. A momentous day for Africa and the globe indeed. This mission, of course, is to build a movement of 100 million action-taking global citizens to help achieve the vision of ending extreme poverty by 2030. All this and more at the top of the hour. Do stay locked on to the SABC News channel.
We came here today